Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning children. How are you today? I hope everyone is doing fine. We will continue our lesson on our world. We will discuss the uses of can and can't. Alright children, before we start, please be ready with your textbook. Get Smart Plus 3. Okay. Next, your writing book or any buku tulis that you have, and also buku PBD hebat. Okay? Okay, now open your textbook and turn to page 8. Keluarkan buku teks, buka muka surat 8. Okay, class. The objectives of today's lesson are: first, at the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to talk about friends and to talk about someone can or can't do. A lot of people can do many things and activities. For example, number 1, do karate. Do karate. Number 2, dive. Dive. Number 3, paint. Paint. Number 4, sing. Sing. Number 5, dance. Dance. Some people can play basketball. Basketball. Or some people can play football. Football. How about you? What can you play or what can you do?
Get Smart Plus 3.
Module 1. Our World. Social Studies.
My friends. My name's Chris. I'm 10 years old. My favorite sport is football. I can play football very well. This is my friend Kelly. She can't play football, but she can paint beautifully. This is my friend Gary. He can't paint, but he can do karate. This is my friend Sam. He loves swimming. He can swim very well. He can dive too.
Well done, children. You have watched the video. I have a few questions to ask. Number 1, can Chris play football? Yes, he can. How about Kelly? Can she play football? No, she can't play football, but she can paint beautifully. Okay, next person is Gary. Can Gary paint? No, he can't paint. Can Gary do karate? Yes, he can. Moving on. Can Sam swim? Yes, he can. How about, can Sam dive? Yes, he can dive. Now we will discuss can and cannot in simple present tense. There are 2 uses of can. The first one is to show the ability and possibility. Ability means kebolehan, possibility means kebarangkalian. As an example, I can swim. I can jump up high. Number 2 is to give permission. Memberi kebenaran. As an example, you can use my pen. You can use my pen. Remember the structure of the sentence. Can is followed by verb. Base form of the infinitive. For example, he can speak English. That is the correct form. Number 2, he can speak English. After the modal verb can must be followed by base form. As is not needed. Next, he can to speak English. This is incorrect form. To is not needed in the sentence. The correct sentence is he can speak English. Okay class, this is the affirmative form of can. Now look at the example for singular subjects. Number 1, I can speak English. You can ride a bike. He can drive a car. She can play the guitar. It can swim. Even though the subject is singular, the verb cannot be added with as. After the verb can, it must be followed by base form, no addition of as. For negative form for singular subjects, I can't speak French. You can't ride a horse. He can't drive a truck. She can't play the piano. It can't fly. Moving on to plural subjects. For affirmative form, for example, we can play football. You can see the stars. They can dance. And for the negative form, we can't play tennis. You can't see germs. They can't sing. As for your information, can't is the contraction of cannot. Children, how to form questions by using can. Change the affirmative form to question. As an example, they can speak Spanish, and you want to change to question. Begin your question with can and then followed by the subject, which is they. So the question is, can they speak Spanish? And do not forget the question mark at the end of the question. There are two short answers, which are the positive one, yes, they can. And the negative answer, no, they can't. Other examples are, can you dive? There are two answers. The positive one, yes, I can. The negative, no, I can't. Or other example is, can he dive? Yes, he can. Or, no, he can't. For exercise 2, look and write. Number 1, the question is, can she play the piano? Can she play the piano? So, the answer is yes, she can. Make sure at the beginning of the answer, put capital letter, huruf besar. After the word yes, put comma. And at the end of the sentence, put full stop. Letakkan noktah. And answer number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Write the question and answer in your writing book. We will discuss exercise 1 and 2 later at 9:15 a.m. Okay, students, complete exercise 1 and exercise 2. Write the answer in your writing book and then complete exercises in PBD Hebat on page 6 and 7. You have 1 hour to finish all the tasks given. We will meet again at 9:15 a.m.